Welcome back. If you're new, please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. It's November the 14th of 2019. It's been 1 year, 6 weeks since we got started with the African night crawlers, and 37 weeks since they've been in the Vermibag Mammoth. And like we've been doing for months now, I'll check this right side where we've been feeding the coffee forever and ever. And we've got a African stuck in between the bubble wrap. Check him out. Well, hopefully it can find its way out. We got a few Africans on top underneath the bubble wrap. Ooh, and we got more Africans. So I am very surprised. There's a baby over there. Couple babies. Very surprised that there are worms over here on this side, especially since last week we didn't have any on the coffee side. They were all on the food side. But I'm going to go ahead and stir this up a bit and see what kind of worm action we got. I do still smell some coffee, but we did mix it up pretty good last week. Yeah, we got worms over here, so interesting to see. Nothing underneath the tissue paper. So there are a few over here. Last week we fed Pumpkin. Oh, there's some on the bottom side too, some babies. Some youngins. Last week we fed Pumpkin on this left side, and I am anticipating some worm balls. Got a few here and there on top. There's a good size one there. I did have a comment. Last week I showed my breeder bin toward the end of the video and showed how much larger those Africans are in the breeder bin, and somebody was saying they thought maybe the bigger ones were in the bottom of this, or toward the bottom. So if you missed that video last week, make sure you go check it out, because they are humongous. That pumpkin is all gone off that piece. All that's left is the skin and some seeds and some pot worms. Probably the most pot worms I've ever seen in here. There's a nice group of Africans. There we go. Look at that. So they are wearing this pumpkin out as expected. There's the piece of pumpkin. I must have went right over the top of it. Oh yeah, look at that. If we don't get a better picture than that, that's going to be our thumbnail picture. Looks like they're all about the same size. Not quite mature. There's another piece here. Another good group of worms. Still on the pumpkin as well. So they are definitely wearing that pumpkin out. Let's see what we got. One over here. Oh yeah, there's a decent sized one. Well, that's probably the most I've seen of pumpkin left. Looks like they've started on the front side, which makes sense because that side is where the windows are. It's probably going to be a little cooler on that side of the bin. Let's see, we got any more? I'm pretty sure I put pieces all over this thing. Pretty another good group. But I don't see any quite as large as what was in the breeder bin by far. There's still plenty of pumpkin left, so I'm gonna bury that back. Oh, there's another piece there. Head up front. And all that's left is worms and seeds and the peeling, or the skin I should say. So I don't think we need to feed anymore this week. We'll let them work through that pumpkin and some of this carbon. Might go ahead and add some coffee. Go ahead and add some coffee to this right side because it's not quite as tall, I guess I should say tall. Not as deep as the left side. So let me grab some coffee. We got a full thing of coffee grounds and filters. I'd have to go back and watch to see how many times we have done this now. But it's been at least, I'm gonna guess 7-8 times now that we've dumped a whole container of used coffee grounds, spent coffee grounds and filters. That's all of our coffee grounds and filters pretty much spread out. Gonna add shredded cardboard across the top. That's mainly just to keep the coffee smell from coming through the bag. I will go ahead and see how you can see through it. It gets plenty of air through the Vermibag systems. So that's mainly to keep the smell from coming through. I will go ahead and spray this down with just water off camera, give some moisture. And just like last week, we're going to add a little bonus clip. This is actually the bin when I've got some African nightcrawler cocoons from the Crazy Worm Lady when she was selling cocoons. It was about 250 cocoons, and I put them in this tray, mortar tray, after they were big enough to count in August. So they've been in here about 3 months. It's about time to probably get them some new bedding. And this does look like it's mainly castings. They had some pumpkin. Just wanted to show them. They're looking good. Getting some size to them. Pretty good size one. Thanks for watching. Please hit that thumbs up. Leave me a comment. If you missed last week's African Nightcrawler video, it'll be right here. If you want to see the African Nightcrawler cocoon only bin, click this video over here. Until next time, have a great day.